Hey guys, it's Chris from Smithy Fitness, and it's June 23rd. Welcome back. So it's a hot day here today. I'm in Toronto, as you might know, and we've had a heat warning in effect the last couple of days. Even at 7 a.m. this morning, it was in effect. It's 37.5 Celsius, but then it's humid. So I don't know what that equivalent is, but it's hot for us. You might imagine, we're probably 6 weeks ago, we had zero at night, 0 Celsius. So it's a hot one. And I just finished a 1 hour workout. I had just my 30-pound dumbbells. I did 110 push-ups, 3 sets, 35, 35, and 40. I did a couple of sets of 8 pull-ups on a very awkward bar. I'll show you that. And I went back and forth with the 30s a whole bunch of times. Oh, the sweat is just stinging my eyes. Whew. All right, doing this blind. Wow. So, you've got to still get out here, right? It's very easy to cop out. It's hot. The government is telling me to stay in and stay cool and go to cooling stations. But what the hell does the government know, right? They locked us down for a freaking year in Toronto, probably more than a year. Well, maybe a year in total. Anyway, you still got to get out. Now, my strategy is I'm going to do a little bit less work. I'm not going to do a lot less work, but I'm going to do a little less work. I'm going to rest a little longer in between sets, and but I'm going to set my clock, my timer for an hour, and I'm going to be strict with that. I'm going to do an hour, and that's it. And I'm going to do what I can do. And I mean, let's think about it. What would Andrew Tate say? He'd say, get the hell out here and do your work and differentiate yourself from the plebes of the world. Same with David Goggins, same with Tony Robbins or Zig Ziglar, or any of those guys. There's no limitations, right? We do what we do regardless of weather. Cold, hot, wet, doesn't matter. And of course, you want to go barefoot as much as possible if you can get on a nice cushy field like I'm on now. It's funny, driving over, not so much traffic. It's weird, right? It's hot, but people are staying in and just sort of taking it as a free day, as an easy day. But it's awesome when you're out here. I had the shirt off, and I'm just chugging away, doing my thing. Nothing special whatsoever. I did some curls and some shoulder press, and just the carries, and yeah, a little bit extra rest than normal. So, it's a short video today. I just want to encourage you to do the whole thing. Good weather, bad weather. Be the example for others to see. There's a whole bunch of guys behind me at the end of the field. I mean, a whole bunch. There's maybe 5 or 6. They're sitting in lawn chairs in the shade. At least they're out, right? I see them every time I come here. They're, I don't know where they're from, Iraq or Iran, or, maybe there's a couple of guys from India, but they're speaking a different language. And they know me now, so I get acknowledged and a wave and a head nod, and the odd guy will comment and say "way to go" or something of that nature. So it's great to get out here. It's great to battle the elements and to show who's boss. Like I'm boss. This beautiful. I mean, the sun is out. It's blue skies. This field. There's lots of fields that are nowhere near this good. It's quite manicured, and they do water it at night. So it's not, hard and bumpy with, hard pieces of grass that can actually irritate a bare foot, to be honest. And you know how I like to do the grounding. Anyway, that's it. Hope you're doing well and you're going to have some hot weather, the usual stuff. I didn't bring any extra water, but I've got some water. I do drive in an air-conditioned car and I go back to an air-conditioned house. Okay, but at 64, I deserve that. When I was 44, I didn't have an air-conditioned house. So that was hot, and you just kind of put up with it. But when you're young, you can, it's what the hell, you can do that. When you're older, we deserve a little bit of the fruits of our labor. Anyway, that's it. I'm rambling. There's everybody going home after a day of work. And here I am living the good life on the field. And hopefully, and probably, I'm here in 20 and 30 years. You'll have to subscribe and watch all my videos to see me age and to continue to push it. All right, guys, good to see you. I'll see you in the next one.